going on? How you guys doing? See this? That is a very yellow, very ripe cucumber. This is a pickling cucumber. Grew it in my greenhouse, right over there. I didn't get to eat this one, and the reason I didn't do that is because I've got a couple left here, but so the reason I didn't eat this one is because a pack of those seeds is about $3, right? You get 20 seeds in a package. How many seeds do you think are in this cucumber? This cost me nothing to grow. Took me nothing to get it to this point, right? I know it's glary. There, see? Like it is not green in any shape. It's almost orange. So these are from the cucumbers that I grew in my greenhouse. So I purposefully left this one down here and let it get to this point. And we're going to strip all the seeds out of it. I'm going to show you guys how we do that. And it's simple, right? You can do this with pretty much anything you grow in your garden as long as you can isolate it and make sure that it hasn't been cross-pollinated. And I know it wasn't because I only grew this one variety of cucumbers in here. So all the cucumbers that or all the seeds that I pull out of this cucumber are going to be true to the strain from the cucumbers on the vine, right? So I'll show you guys how to do that. So the reason I let this cucumber get this way is because in nature, that's exactly what this cucumber was designed to do, right? The reason plants make fruit with the seeds in them is for one purpose and one purpose only, and that is to continue its life, right? So that cucumber plant, if this was in nature or out in a field or whatever, these cucumbers would ripen on the vine, they would fall off, they would continue to ripen till they get to a point past this, obviously, and they would just rot. Animals would tear it open, bugs would get into it, the seeds from here would end up in the soil, scattered, and then it would regrow, thereby allowing this plant to continue to propagate itself, right? Because that's the whole point of any plant that basically puts out any sort of seed pod. So this just happens to be a fruit. So this is super easy. And the reason I'm doing this is because once I'm done this video, I'm going to take some of these seeds, I'm going to take them upstairs, I'm going to nick the bottoms off of them, put them in some water, and we're going to be planting a bunch of these for my garden. And now, just so you see, this is optimal size. Bam. So how many more seeds do you think we will get out of this than this? So one thing to keep in mind if you're going to harvest seeds, okay, this is important. You don't want to harvest seeds, one, from something that isn't way overripe and way past the point of eating, right? Because you want those seeds to mature in the plant, because chances are the seeds in here are not fully developed yet. The seeds in here, definitely. And you never want to take seeds to store to regrow from improperly grown fruits or vegetables, something that's got weird defective genetics to it, whether it's too small or oddly shaped or oddly colored or it just doesn't look right. Don't take seeds from that. Take your seeds from your prime specimens that you get, because that way when you regrow them, you're going to get what you want, not some defective genetic trait that might be in there. So basically, all we're going to do, we're going to cut it open, okay? So these are nicely developed seeds. So we're going to just take them, we're going to scrape the seeds out. You can use your fingers, you can use a knife, whatever you prefer. We're just going to scrape them out of here for now. I'm going to use the back so I don't damage them. We're just going to collect them on this cutting board. Got a little bucket beside me where we're going to put the bits and pieces. See, now how many seeds do you think are in here compared to how many come in one package of seeds from any seed place? So just scrape them out like that. Gonna get a little collection of seeds here. Get any seeds out of that. And then we just repeat the process. Scrape those seeds out. So how many seeds do you think are here? 100? How much did it cost me to collect that? 0. Okay, throw those away. We don't need them. Collect these couple of seeds over here. Like that. Okay, so there's step 1. Now, you're gonna need a mesh strainer like this. Okay, so I'm going to take all this stuff to the sink and I'll show you what's next. All right, we're in my kitchen. That's right, that's the dirty dishes in my sink. And you know what? I know all of you guys have dirty dishes in your sink. I'm not too worried. I'm not trying to impress. I'm just showing you how to save some seeds. So we have our seeds. We're just gonna put them into our metal strainer, like that. Okay, just throw the cutting board into the sink too, because that's just how we're doing this video. And then all you do, turn, oh, hang on, wrong angle, you can't see that too well. All we're gonna do, guys, get them in the water. Keep rubbing them around with your hand. All you're basically trying to do is wash off whatever little bits of cucumber flesh that could have been in there. See, just little bits like that. And you're not really going to be able to rub the coating off them. Some people will ferment their seeds to do that, to get the coating off. I don't even bother. I'm just literally going to rinse them around, clean them up. See, they're still slimy, okay, because they do have that coating on them. Once you have them rinsed off, knock the water off. And then we're just gonna come right over here, just like that. I've got a paper plate with some parchment paper on it. Just gonna put those seeds on there. Then we're just gonna spread them around and let them dry. And you don't want them all clumped up. So try and spread them around so they're not in little gobs, because you'll have to separate them later when you want to plant them. And they will stick together. So try and separate them where you can. And these will dry. It'll take, I don't know, a week or more depending on your environment. So I'm just going to leave these out like this. I'm going to let them dry. I've got a spot in the house where I dry all my seeds. And then when these are dry, these will be ready to plant. You could plant them right now, which is what I'm going to do this afternoon. I'm going to come through here this afternoon and I'm going to take the nicest, fattest, plumpest seeds off of here. And I'll have these nicked and in a glass of water by dinner time today. And then by tomorrow, I'll have these in soil. So that's all it takes, guys, to save your own seeds. It's not a complicated process. So I hope this helps. Save your seeds, guys. It's important. You should have a stockpile of all kinds of seeds. Think about how many cucumbers all of these seeds would grow if you planted all these into plants. I mean, there's 100 seeds there. You're probably talking, 5,000 cucumbers out of all of this. So, all right. Have an awesome day. Grow good food. Save your own seeds. I'll see you next time.